give you a few minutes to get in here. Wanted to see how you guys did over the holiday. If you had some fun, if you got to game, what you had to, what you got to do. And we're going to be checking our connections here real quick this first minute or two anyways. So there we go. I am coming through the Facebook page now, it looks like. I want to see how you guys did. Yeah. How you guys did over the holiday. That is for sure. It's coming through on the Facebook page. And I'm just waiting because it should be coming through on the YouTube channel also. So if you're on YouTube, you part of that channel, you're going to get a chance at this too. So it does not look like it so far. So we'll refresh it and see there. There we go. It's coming through on YouTube now on our end, and we can see it. So occasionally you'll see me look down to check that. And I guess I should turn down my speaker on the phone, huh? Oh, well, thank you, Modeling for Advantage. If it's working, I appreciate it. We're having some bad internet issues in our area. We can't even get a technician out till the 5th. And so our signal's been doing this. So we've actually backed off doing some live streaming because it's just kind of a pain. But hopefully you guys are doing it good out there. We're trying to work out something to get on a little earlier too. So if you guys want to pop in or anybody else out there could say hi. But yeah, it looks like it's going where it's supposed to go. It's just technology is what it is. So I'm going to give this a few minutes to get going. And how was your guys' holiday? Did you get to enjoy it out there? Have any fun? Oh, this haircut is a pandemic haircut. I didn't go nowhere. It's just do it home because I was starting to look like a mop. So yeah, I just had Ashley whip out the clippers and I'm like, just do it. It'll grow back. So yeah, and you guys are on lockdown too. I know that it's getting kind of crazy. But haircuts are kind of needed. And so, like I said, it'll grow back,
Come here.
Oh, and we got somebody on Facebook that said hi, but it does not say who it is. I'm sorry. I hate that. I don't see it on the page.
It's not on the group.
It just says Facebook user says hi. So we're going to give away a little webcam today for you. Okay. So for those of you that don't have one, this is a brand new one in the box. We're going to spray it down and disinfect it, just in case. And then we'll ship it to you. It won't cost you nothing. And you'll have a new webcam. You'll be able to use it with an Xbox, a PlayStation, or, your laptop if you want to jump in on these that we do on Sundays and do Gamer Talk. That's primarily why. That way you guys have a chance to be a part of this. Oh, and it's Brittany. Okay. Hello, Brittany. It never shows your name. I just don't know why. But I'm glad you're here there, Brittany. And give it a few more minutes. It looks like there's a couple people there. The wife will go the shining on you. Yeah. That's why this is just getting to be a bit, ridiculous because human beings need to interact with other human beings. And in the States here, the suicide rate is through the roof. Like, it's bad. So that's one of the reasons why I thought about a webcam. So if somebody out there doesn't have it and they win it, then they can get on and they can be part of the groups. It's safe. They don't got to worry about nothing, and they can interact with other human beings because people need to see each other's faces, right? You're all covered up. You can't see people. You can't interact very well. So these little group things, I just would like to do them. You guys can get on. We can talk about anything. But being cooped up for 2 weeks is going to be difficult, yeah. And now it just looks like it's, I don't know. I'll stick with the gaming. We'll just leave it at that. Because otherwise, yeah. Well, hello, Andrew. How are you, sir? I'm glad you showed up, too. We're just kind of giving it a little bit of time and just chit-chat and see what you guys would like to talk about. Our friends here that we modeling for Advantage in here, you guys, if you see them, they're good guys. They do some really cool videos, and they've been nothing but helpful and respectful since we met them. We really like them. So you guys can check their stuff out too. They're on the other side of the pond, so their restrictions are pretty severe. Although here modeling for Advantage, it's 65 to 625 USD fine. That's if the police want to enforce it. Some areas are not at all. Our sheriff isn't, but some of the police may. So, yeah. Oh, I'm glad you got the BattleTech started. It's a fun game. I mean, I remember that long ago it came out. You know, we played it, and I have the beginner box. That video unboxing we did was my friend Clint. He got all that from Kickstarter. The second video we did was a lady we worked with. She also had a package from Kickstarter, but man, that's when our internet started messing up. So the video's there, but it's just too much lag, you know, and I can't really redo it because it was an unbox. But BattleTech's pretty fun, and they got quite a bit out there for it. So yeah, we're having lots of little bits of fun. What was I gonna do? Oh, the World of Tanks. I know you guys modeling for Advantage. You guys were ahead of us on that one, so we finally got a copy to use. And we actually sat down and played last night. It's pretty streamlined. Yeah, it's because every time we've tried, like, this is browser based, so my bars are so far okay. I don't know how it is on your guys' end, but man, if I try to stream video, like a live video for unboxing, or I try to stream when Ashley here, you know, some people in our group play zombies and stuff, it won't. It'll be all jittery and jaggedy, and they came out on the 18th, and they said there's a problem outside. Well, then I have to wait till December 5th for them to come outside to fix it. So it's a mess, because we would like to do more streaming, and I pay for this little setup here to talk to people too. So like anybody there in the audience can join in if you got a laptop with a built-in camera or an extra camera. If I send you a link, you just click it and you should be able to be on the screen and chit chat away. But yeah, we've been watching your videos too there, modeling for Advantage. You guys have some good stuff going. We just kind of got hit with the standstill, and then the whole COVID thing. Like I said, trying to get a haircut's a pain. Trying to get your cable done is a pain, and it's just really bogged everything down. So we'll give that a little bit there. And Mr. Andrew, how have you been doing, sir? So Brittany's here. Andrew is here. I don't know if Clint's going to make it. Half the time he can't. He's got a lot of things going on.
I got 2 on the group. I don't know who's all on there.
In your PJs? Hey, that's okay. No, you're good. I know it's late there too, right? Because it's like a 6-hour time difference, I think. I'd like to have one of you guys or you guys both on a show. We could just talk, because I think it'd be fun. There's a few others that might be interesting, just to get a group together once in a while and just talk gaming, you know, just to talk. But that's, I guess, the one thing for being at home. I'm not in my PJs, so I'm okay.
I am.
You're not. You're in your, yeah, but you
I
got,
got a sweater. It's cold.
yeah, it is. It is pretty cold here, you guys. I don't know how it is where you guys are at, but it's cold. But the World of Tanks game, that, let's get back to that real quick. That was pretty quick, pretty streamlined for how they have it set up. If you play without any of the crew cards or any attachments, it's just a straight, pretty quick shot at the game. See, and there's a few other things we wanted to do too, because I'm just kind of at a loss with the internet for streaming video. This is just different. You can only do so much with this. This is more like a video conferencing with chat as opposed to trying to do a show, a live stream. So all right, well, Restless Kaiser there. So Johnny might have screwed something up. Hey, you never know. I don't know. You get censored these days just for saying hi the wrong way, so you have to be careful. But you guys are a pretty good team. I enjoy watching you guys. It's kind of fun. Me and my friend Clint used to do a podcast called The Commute because we drove together to work. So we chit-chatted about games on the way to work, and that got some following and did some really good on the downloads. But now they send everybody home, so we don't get to do our commute and chit-chat on the commute now because we're stuck at home working that way. So takes a bit of the fun out of it. And Brittany here that's in the audience, she's kind of new to all this, but she's doing really good. So and I think with YouTube, they're just not used to us because it's sporadic that we get to live stream. But man, I'm telling you, we're kind of lucky now. We have nothing on in the house, internet wise. Don't have the phones on the internet, have them on their own cell data. I've done everything I could to minimize any kind of, because the upload speed we got for some reason is just like I have to call a plumber to get it out of the toilet. It's that bad. It's that bad. So how's you guys doing out there game wise? How's like Kickstarter here has got a lot of things coming out there modeling. Are you guys able to get your packages or anything you've ordered on time? Because I notice here it's kind of screwing up some of the shipping to a degree, especially if we order from Modifius, like out that way. It takes us a while to get anything. As my son's been ordering the call to arms stuff, it takes a while. Although he got one thing real quick. He accidentally ordered what he thought was some castle pieces and little terrain pieces. And he's, I just got this killer deal. And we were looking at it, and what he ordered and got instantly in the mail was a PDF file to 3D print the stuff. so that kind of set him back because I don't got a 3D printer. But now he paid quite a bit of money for a file to print some items that he can't print. So that came quick. All right, you guys. We were just wanting to give it a few minutes, like I said, and see how everybody's doing. And kind of take it from there. And I apologize about not being able to, like I said, live stream, but maybe they'll get that figured out next week on the 5th. I hope so, because it's annoying. It's annoying. However, we're kind of lucky out with our views because some of our views on our videos are doing really well, and others I noticed are not. I noticed it's the live stream ones that are not getting many views because I think it's when it records it, it's choppy on some of that. So some of the others are good though. Depends on when we did the video, when we uploaded it, and so on. All right, so you got Andrew and you got Brittany. Is there anybody else? Andrew, are you still there, sir? I'll just see if Andrew's still there. See, Brittany, she just won something. So if she's there, she would have to take a pass on this. Andrew hasn't won anything there. Or even you guys modeling, you could if you wanted. But this way, the people that have won before, it gives somebody else, which is interesting because... Oh.
Yes, Andrew's still there.
Yeah, you're painting. No. Hey, I don't take it as you ignore me. Paint away. That requires attention.
Where are they painting?
Ash, modeling for advantage. Sorry to bother you, but Ashley here wants to know what exactly is that you're painting. And I'm not familiar with what you're painting there.
See, I don't know who's all on the group either.
Yeah, we were wanting to make sure people had a chance, but... Oh, okay. The 15 millimeter Germans. Is it for what? Like Battlefront or... Because I have Team Yankee, and I got the 15 millimeter Germans for that, but I don't... They're Panzerfaust and a company or group, and...
I don't remember.
Yeah. Okay, Germans. Well, Mr. Andrew, sir, are you in need of a webcam? Oh, okay. It's the digital. It's the pattern on their poncho. I got you. That'll look good. That'll look really good. That's what. Did you ever get your troops painted? You got most of yours, or?
No, I have mine just basically started.
Yeah. So Ashley's got the Soviet forces. So my Germans are done except for
the new box you just got.
Where'd that go? Oh wait, I think it's in one of these drawers you had it hidden in.
My 2 paint drawer.
The box.
No. Where do we put it?
Yeah, I don't know. I have some artillery. I gotta paint. Oh, World War II, Flames of War.
So Andrew said yes.
Yes. Well, depends on how detailed you want to get on your models there. We try to do the best we can, although sometimes we can get carried away. So, but whatever you paint, it always looks a little better, I think, slightly painted as opposed to just plain. Absolutely.
Most definitely.
So would I... So he has a webcam then, right? So I'm sorry, Andrew. I don't remember. Did I ask you if you had a webcam or if you're interested in the webcam? I apologize. I got sidetracked here, so my brain occasionally just goes and... All right. Anyways, Andrew, if you didn't have one, I guess I would make you the default winner. So if you want it, because like I said, I can't remember what I asked you there. Where's your troops at, Ash? You got something?
I finished Keegan's.
Oh, his are the American forces.
Yeah, his were American.
All right, Andrew. If you're interested, I mean, we've waited 20 minutes for others to show up. Brittany already won something, so in modeling for advantage here, they said they're okay. They got one. So you would be the default winner, sir, of the webcam. Okay, so all you'd have to do is to the email? All right. So what I need you to do, Andrew, is just
that's all I've got.
Send an email to gamerswithcoffee@gmail.com. And let me know that it's you, and let me know where you want it shipped. And tomorrow we'll get it over to the post office and get it sent out. Like I said, it's a brand new in-box webcam. I did take it out to plug it in to test it. And then I scrubbed it all down with disinfectant wipes and put it back. But it works, and I wanted to make sure it worked before we gave it away. Other than that, you're welcome to it. Okay? So thank you for being here, though, Andrew. I appreciate it, for being active in the group, too. That's cool. And on Sundays, we're going to try doing these get-togethers. And like I said, anybody can be on here, too, if they want. I can send a link, and, you know, you got the webcam now. So if you hook it up to your computer or laptop, boom, you just accept the link. It'll pull you in, and then I can put you on the screen. We had 5 people the one weekend. It was kind of fun. There were 5 different gamers in here. We were all talking. And that's the goal of it. I mean, in this time, everybody is just pinned down, and people need to be able to get out and say hi. And you can kind of say hi this way and interact with people and not worry about any kind of restrictions or crazy fines or any of that other stuff. So here, type on there. So congratulations wave to Andrew. So Andrew, just remember, send that to us in the email, and then we'll get it out in the morning for you, okay? These are what? These are your troops, the Soviets?
Mm-hmm.
And these are for Flames of War, right?
No, those are my Team Yankee.
Are these your Team Yankee ones?
Yeah, my Flames of War ones are their big group.
So she started on hers, getting hers pinned down and painted and then filled in the holes that you didn't need. And then all that has to be painted up and done. But they look pretty cool when they're done. And you know what, Andrew? I had fancy dice ready to go. Darn it. And I couldn't use them. But it's okay. You still get it. So you're good. As long as you guys are having fun with the group, that's all it's about. Really, people need to just have fun, because life is just too stressful. So a lot of you there know, too, while we do some video gaming, kind of head more towards it. Yeah, the Team Yankee infantry is pretty cool. I mean, we have bunches of it. I had gotten actually modeling for Advantage. I actually invested in a little pluck foam case so I could put my stuff in there, because before we were just keeping them in dollar store little totes. But then they're sliding around and banging around. So it's a miniature market, if you've heard of them. I just got a little case and some pluck foam I kind of saved for that, and that way I can keep it all together like this in this bag. Keeps my book and the miniatures protected.
Here's my Flames of War.
Oh, okay. So this is Flames of War?
That's all Flames of War.
So modeling for Advantage. I know you're busy, but this is the troops she got in part of her painting commission that she's doing. So she's got all those together, and she's got to get them done up.
I still got to finish my Team Yankee.
Yeah, she still got to finish her Team Yankee. Well, hello, Laurel. How are you? Where's your dad, Laurel? He said he was going to be here, maybe. All right, Laurel. Yep, we're just talking. You know, your dad is into the miniatures, obviously, because he's your dad. So I'm just kind of chit-chatting about those. We got a few things going on we're trying to do. Oh, and these those little pieces there, I don't know, modeling for Advantage. If you remember, I did that. It's been like 2 months. That little tiny video of those little pieces that I got off eBay. One was the German plane. And I'm starting to get that done. There's a lot of tree branches in it. And there we go. And individual bricks from a busted building. So all these little pieces are working out quite well. And they were, I wish this camera could, there we go. It's high, it's pretty detailed. So I'm going to do a little like 2 or 3 minute deal because, and update them because I had all sorts of pieces. One piece even has a spot for your troops, the cutouts. So this would work with any of the flames war. Like if you wanted to mount 2 soldiers there with their little faces. And it was from somebody I never heard of before, except their thing said, oh yeah. So Ashley has really quite well taken off on her painting. And instead of money, this is how truly addicted I got her, but I got her addicted. So she told me, she goes, look, I was offered paint because, you know, the Indominus box has all the Necrons, and I don't play the Necrons, I play the Space Marines. So one of the guys wanted those. He's like, oh, you know, we'll give you 30 or 40 bucks. I'm like, yeah, no, because the box set was 200. So where's your box? Do you have your empty box of what you did get for your Flames of War?
No.
What did you get? She got, so he traded her. She put them together for her to paint. And she traded them instead of money.
Actually, I might. I think I have the bottom of it.
Do you? A big box of Flames of War stuff. It's like $100 price tag on there. Now, here's what I did modeling because, again, I told him, I said, I'm not selling them for 30 bucks, you know. So this is what he traded me for, this huge starter set.
Okay.
Still in the box. Hold on. Because I don't have any Flames of War stuff. So, and it's still got the price tag on it. So I told him, I said, sure, I will trade you that group of Necrons for this. So this is what I got for a trade. Well, he's talking to her about her painting.
Can't tip it.
Here.
Because it's my troops in it.
Here. But here, hold it this way. Oh, well, maybe. Push it up this way. There you go.
Yeah, right.
That's what Ashley, hold on, don't move. That's the box she got for doing painting. So instead of...
Plus all the troops.
Yeah, plus all the troops. So instead of taking money for it, she got, I don't know, probably about 150 bucks because that set was like 110. And then he bought her the army. So she traded painting for more miniatures. So that works, you know. Instead of selling stuff, we kind of traded it. But I told her, I said, if you want to do commission work, and some of her stuff, man, she's really detailed. Yeah, these boxes they look like a good value. I was going to open one. I know you guys have done some of them. But like I said, I was wanting to do it more live. And I can't really do it here the way this is set up because this is more of a show type of setup. But I'm just waiting for them to fix the internet to where I don't want to put something out there where it's jumpy. And in the meantime, it's I hate having to make people wait a little, but I don't want to put something out there that's really crabby. You know, not good. Aha. Well, I think that's a friend of mine there from Texas. Hello, Texas. We are talking miniatures. And I know you're not too familiar with miniatures, as you mostly do video games, but these are like wargaming miniatures. You're welcome to stay and learn because we're just chit-chatting about it. But those values on the boxes are pretty good.
Dan.
Warhammer, yes. That too. So the Warhammer stuff is I knew about for a long time, kind of stayed out of it, and then got pulled into it in the last 2 years or so. And then I ended up getting a big box. So I got my decals on them. They're what you call proper because
they're finally dressed.
They're finally dressed. Yeah, they're not running around, undressed, not in their uniform.
Are they all...
Well, I have them up here where you can't. You could get the adjudicator or one of those.
Oh, okay.
So I could show off like some of your detail there. There you go.
Oh, let go.
Yeah, slow. There we go. So here's like one of her paintings. I don't know how much light this is going to show or how well it'll focus. Not so well. It's not going to do well.
Of course not.
There you go. Aha. I don't know if I can hold it steady enough for that. So some of these.
That's the captain.
And I still got to get a decal on this guy. Boy, finding the sweet spot on this camera is difficult. There's a lot to it. I just got to get the decals on. So, yeah.
And then that's...
Yes, that is Boo Bear. So here's another one. And then I'll stop showing them off.
That's the chaplain, I believe.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Chaplain is. Yeah,
that's the chaplain.
Darn it. Plus the lighting here sucks.
Yeah, because it's the chaplain and adjudicator. They're the two black
ones.
It's
going to be hard to get the detail. So that's why I got a 4K camera. And it shows better. This is just a very old Logitech webcam that works for what I need it to. And but yeah. You can't what? Captain Egghead? Some of those models, yeah, they come out pretty cool. So it'd be too hard to do that on this camera, but I can show you guys like a little bit. Like Instagram, I use that too because we got like 800, 900 people on Instagram last I checked. So I put stuff up on the Gamers of Coffee Instagram also. That way you can see pictures of the models and pictures of the paints. And there's a lot of Warhammer stuff that I follow there. And a lot of other painters. There's some people that do some really fantastic work out there.
You're good.
And what? I don't know if it's going to show up, Ash.
They're bigger than your guys, so
well,
it should.
Here's one of her.
Back up.
Chaos. Let's see here. I don't know. It's just really hard to get it.
That's one of the lords.
It's not going to focus very well.
We'll just take pictures and post them.
This is not going to show all the fine detail because like on the back here.
There's maggots.
Yeah, and it's all fine detail. Yeah, you think it's like chainmail, but it's not.
It's not.
So some of these guys are kind of gruesome. I'm glad you think they're awesome though, because they did come out really well. And so that makes it more fun to paint something and then play with it and have fun. Oh, where'd those go? The
what?
These. So modeling for advantage. You're familiar with the Star Wars X-Wing at all? If you are, I'm going to show you something that's a little interesting because, yeah, it is. It is rocking that kind of a look. And one of them, because the Death Guard, you know, they ooze and stuff. She used like
hot glue gun.
Hot glue and made some oozing and then painted that. Oh, you never played Star Wars X-Wing? Okay, the X-Wing's actually pretty fun, and they have these markers for the ships to turn. So you can only maneuver certain ways with certain ships, right? So we were going to do a live game just before our screw up here with the internet. So look at what I had done. I had these made. They're turn markers. So all the turn markers that come with it, we had them done with our little group name on there. So you guys are the only ones that know that now. The 4 or 5 of you that are here. So when we were going to do a video on playing the games on the tabletop, these would really show up and do really good, I think. Yeah, Laurel, your dad should have been here. He said he was. But sometimes he's busy. I understand. And I have to keep looking over here because I'm trying to look at different things. But so yeah, on the Star Wars X-Wing, that's pretty cool. If you like Star Wars, and any of you out there that don't know anything about it, you can get a starter kit and boom, you can fly your little X-Wings and TIE fighters around and try to shoot your friend or your family member off the board or off the table. If you fly off the table, then, you know, you're off the table. You don't come back on. And maneuvering's a little bit, you got to use some strategy. It's not as simple as you would think. And so we had been playing the older Star Wars, and the new one has been upgraded to be able to use the Force, so the pilots can use, you know, if they know anything about the Force, they can use that. So, but it was kind of fun to have these made. It wasn't very expensive, and I thought that's just kind of cool. Give us something to use. And as I said, there'll be some more videos coming. We're just got to wait a couple more days and see what we can do. I'm gonna upload one later, either tonight or tomorrow, that I did offline, not online, on the World of Tanks. Quick playthrough, although Modeling for Advantage has already done it. They did some good videos on that too. You guys could check that out. And in ours was just a quick playthrough, and then we played it again at a family get-together last night. It's actually, I'm quite impressed with it. So, but that video is on a video card with my camera, and so I have got off of work and then I was doing this, so I haven't had a chance to get to upload that yet. So I will. We'll get that up there, and then you guys can check that out. That's a pretty short video. And there's a lot of cool games that are tabletop, you know, that come from the video game world. Again, Fallout, it transferred into miniatures, excellent. So Fallout 76. Oh, yeah, Babylon 5 was a quite interesting show, but I haven't played their game of it. So they got the Star Wars miniatures game stuff too. Oh, not Star Wars, Star Trek. So you do a video on that. I'll watch that one too, because I watch quite a few of your guys' videos, especially when I'm at work in between doing things. Some games are kind of clunky. It kind of depends, you know, but if you enjoy the game, then you enjoy the game. That's all gaming's about anyways, is enjoying it. The model part I really enjoy because, I mean, I do my painting. Ashley surpassed me on that. She has the time, and she's able to do more detailed stuff. And I do tabletop quality, but hers is at a commission level, and she's already had one person pay her to do stuff, and then the other one, instead of paying her, she swapped straight up for miniatures, which, you know what, I mean, that's how the addiction goes, you know. Instead of the money, you might spend that on a bill or something, man. May as well get more miniatures out of it. Now she's got a Soviet force that's, you know, going to be a little bit difficult to deal with both in Flames of War and in Team Yankee. And Flames of War I have to learn. I've only played it once or twice. Now we got these sets. We're going to have to try to play more. Oops. But yeah, as long as it's fun to play. That's all that matters, you guys. You got to enjoy it. And for me, doing the miniature stuff, I have more fun with that than I do with the video stuff. Just because I played video games for so long that it's kind of a different type of leveling up. So it's all good though. Like tonight, we got members that want to throw down some zombies or something later. We can do that. You just got to enjoy it. That's all. All right. And any suggestions you guys have, bring them up. Just send them to gamerswithcoffee@gmail.com. And let me know who you are and what you want to talk about. You want to be on this weekly thing we're doing, then hop on. You can do that too if you want to be a part of it or part of the podcast. So you can also definitely for sure be part of that. The podcast is kind of up and down. It's kind of interesting. On Podbean, we have 25 followers, but almost 1,800 downloads. So it isn't those people downloading, it's other people too. And so then Amazon Music, they asked us, and so we accepted that. So we're on Amazon Music under their podcast now too. iHeartRadio and Spotify. So yeah, it's been kind of a fun ride. It's interesting because everybody's all like, "Oh, Greg, you should be more defined. You should pick one type of game, one thing." And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Everybody is doing things that work for them, and that's great. And yeah, we would probably grow faster just doing one type, but it's just about gaming and meeting people and having fun. So as long as it's on that level. I had a lady yesterday ask, is it okay if we talk about games on the phone? I'm all like, yeah. What game on the phone are you playing? Because people are hugely addicted to their phones today. So gaming is a big part of gaming. It's on the phone. All the older games and RPGs are really gaining ground too, which is interesting. So like Boulders, things like that, that you wouldn't necessarily see an Xbox crowd or a PlayStation crowd play with. But these people too are starting to go back and forth between video games and tabletop. Because tabletop's really, it was in a slump for a bit, and it's not no more. It's really taken off. There's a lot. I mean, there's so much when I look around that you could you're not going to keep up with it, especially with Kickstarter. There's a ton of it. So play what you want to play, enjoy what you're playing. And that's the biggest thing right there. But I will, Modeling for Advantage, I'll have to check into that Babylon 5 and see. Because the show was an interesting show when it was out. Did you see where Ares has Battlestar Galactica? So they have that box game out too. So you can play as the Cylons and fight with Cylon ships or the Vipers, but it's based off the newer Battlestar Galactica. So there's all sorts of stuff out there right now. There's too much to even keep up with. I guess the biggest part is the shipping, waiting time sometimes for things to get to you. Resident Evil, that's another one that was on Kickstarter last year and came out. That's actually doing pretty solid, man, and selling pretty well. So if you like Resident Evil games, then now it's on the board game. Now it's a board/miniature game. So that's also doing very well. But I'm glad you guys showed up. And Modeling for Advantage, it's always great talking to you guys. I hope you do well out there in your part of the world. And for everybody else, I hope you guys are doing good too, and that you all stay safe and enjoy yourselves. Does anybody got any questions about anything we do or what happens with us? Or Oh, really? Is it bad? Oh, okay. I will take your advice then, because I enjoyed Battlestar Galactica, but if you say it's not good and it's out of print, I thought they just released it like a year and a half or 2 years ago. Oh, I won't mess with it then. I won't bother with it. That's too bad though, because that show had a pretty long cult following. That was interesting. Oh, Babylon 5. Oh, okay. Yeah, lag. But if you like the game though, Kaiser, then you may as well enjoy playing it. You'd have to do it like, let me know if you're going to do one of those, and I'll watch that. I'd like to see how it plays through. I know it's not normally your guys' like forte, but that would be interesting. I do like the historical stuff though that you did on the one, the background on all the oh man, I can't remember now. They were Carthaginians, or yeah, something to that effect, or in the Roman times. And you got it in a plastic bag there. So I watched that one. That was pretty interesting to me. You had some good background on that. I like that. That was pretty cool. So you guys, there's all sorts of stuff out there in the miniature world. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff out there in the video game world too. It's just the difference is, I guess, I got to stare at a computer screen all day working. So the last thing I necessarily want to do when I get home is stare at the TV, or stare at more lights sometimes. So I tend to lean more towards the tabletop stuff these days. It's just more enjoyable to me. But I won't game with any of you guys, and like I said many times before, there's a Minecraft realm that people get on, and so jump in there and game with anybody if you guys want. But yeah, if you guys get a chance, look around and see what's out there. And I appreciate y'all showing up. If, like I said, send us suggestions at gamerswithcoffee@gmail.com. And the website that I have is going to be redone. So we're going to get that redone. It looks okay it's good for what it's doing, but we'll have a different version of it here shortly. And I think you guys will like that too. But if you haven't joined our group, you're welcome to join. If you haven't subscribed to us on YouTube, please do. We're slowly growing. I think we're at about 120 or 30 people now. So that's pretty good for us. We're up from 2. So I can't complain, especially with the internet fighting me. So not so far, not doing too bad. But I want to thank you guys for being a part of what we're doing. If I can even spell right, my God, I couldn't spell. How did translate bean to veen? This phone I have, the autocorrect, it just makes me want to throw the phone. It'll turn like hi into HIW, and I don't even know why. But it will change words like that randomly. So, anyways, you guys, I am going to go ahead and hop off so I can get some stuff for dinner going. Mulling for Advantage, Mr. Kaiser, please say hi to Johnny B. I appreciate the work you guys do. You guys are pretty cool to watch. And anytime you'd like to say hi, please do so. But to the rest of you guys too, thank you for being in the group and being active. And we've gotten suggestions, and one of them was, how can we get together? So every Sunday, you guys, about 4 p.m.-ish. If it's not 4 on the nose, give us a minute or two, because sometimes it's wonky to try to get it right at 4 on the nose. But we're going to start doing this. If you guys can join in, you can either be on the screen or you can be in the chat. But either way, you're more than welcome to. And Andrew, Pardon me, you guys. And Andrew's the winner for the webcam. Andrew, if you're still there, sir, remember to send us the shipping information and we'll get that out for you tomorrow. All right. And it was nice talking to you, Mr. Restless Geyser and Laurel and Brittany and Texas Angel. Thank you, guys. I am going to hop off so I can get some dinner. You guys have a great rest of your night. All right. Thank you.